Hello, young scholars. So in math, we've been talking about multiplying decimals, and we've been talking about using the area model, and then we talked about using the place value chart model. And today I'm going to show you another way in this video, another way of using the place value chart, but not having to make all those symbols. So if you remember the symbol way is where we have our place value chart. Ones and the tens place. So we have our place value chart. And if we have a problem like, for example, 2 times 6/10, we would have to make, in order to use a place value chart, we would have to make the way I showed you. 6 stars or dots, anything you want to use to represent 6/10. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6/10. So we talked about that's one way, and since we're multiplying it, we need how many copies of 6/10? We need 2 copies. We have to multiply it by 2, so we need 2 groups of 6/10, or we can say 2 copies of 6/10. Now, if you look at my problem, I have 6/10 and 6/10. I have 2 groups of 6/10, or I could say I have 2 copies of 6/10. So now what we would do using the place value chart is we count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you get to 10, you circle those 10. And you know you can clump them together, and 10/10 equals what? 1 whole. And then you know what you have left over is what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, those are worth it. I have 2 left over. So my answer would be 1 and 2/10. 1 and 2/10. So that's the place value chart way we learn where we make these dots. But I'm going to show you an easier way. I call it the Mr. L approach way, although I didn't really create this way. It's a little easier. So let's look at the same problem. 2 times 6/10. We make our place value chart just like we do the other way. We have our tenths place, then we have our hundredths place, we have our ones place, and we have our tens place. That's all we need for this problem. So we're looking at the same thing. 2 copies of 6/10, or 2 times 6/10. So what we do is we first make 6/10, but instead of making stars or symbols, we just make a 6. So now we have 6/10. It's right there, 6/10, 6 in the tenths place. So we have 6/10. And how many copies of 6/10 do we need? How many? 2. Yes, we need 2 copies. So here's my other one. I now have 2 copies of 6/10. And what I do is I just add them together. 6/10 plus 6/10 equals 12/10, but I can't have 12, so I'll write the 2, and I'll carry the 1 to the ones place. 1 plus, there's not any other ones, so I get a 1. So my answer is 1 and 2/10. Same answer as before. So you can see this is just a little easier way of doing the place value chart, and takes less time because you're not having to make all those symbols or dots. You're actually just writing the number in the correct place value. So give this way a try. Try it this way, try it the other way, see if you get the same answer. I'd like you to try this problem, and then I'd like you to try 2 times 1 and 6/10 and see what you get. Remember, I believe in you and you got this.